Hello, ART195 class, and welcome to remote instruction for April 22nd. Today we have a Zoom meeting at 3 p.m. and the main purpose of that is just to verify that you and your group are on track for May 6th's group presentation. So we'll see if if you want to nominate a group leader to discuss, or a couple of you to just discuss quickly, but we're just talking like maybe 2 to 4 minutes per group, just to roughly break down what you'll be showing us, not in detail but just an overview, so that I can get a sense that you're on the right track. So that's basically it for the 22nd. So we can go ahead and switch gears now and talk about what is due on the following class, the 29th. So the main thing that is due for the 29th is Chapter 8, and you will turn in both the InDesign document and the PDF file. An email turn-in is fine. And then the other thing that is due is that your groups would meet one last time to make sure that your group presentation is on track and will be either assembled or ready to just manually present on May 6th. There will be no Zoom meeting on the 29th, but of course we will have the important one on May 6th so that you can do the group presentations, and that will be at 3 p.m. Just a couple things I want to make sure that everyone is clear on the way that the magazine project will go. That is our last big project for the semester. So you can really get a feel for what the last couple weeks of the semester are going to be like. You'll finish up Chapter 9, Chapter 10, and then there's this big focus on the magazine project, which the next step is the group presentation, but then we'll be back to doing a process check on it on the 13th. So on the 13th, the process check will be to have a great mask that isolates you from the background. So no longer like a practice or just a quick mask, but something that's really professional, that you'd be able to put yourself against just about any background and you would look good. It wouldn't look, there wouldn't be any color remnants, especially like around hair and face edges and stuff like that. Then, and this is not for the 13th, so the 13th is just you against a background. What I'll do is I'll just have you show me you against a certain background and make a JPEG image or something and get that over to me for the process check. But I'll explain that more as we get closer to that date. But just the idea is keep practicing the masks over and over. Try different techniques that you'll be learning about as you research the group presentations. Then the following week, you'll need a mask that isolates all of your skin. I call that the texture mask because that's the mask that you use to apply the texture. And then the simple things or the overall premise to keep in mind is that a mask can be converted into a selection, and then you can add and delete from that selection. And the really important thing about that is after you go through all of this work to make a mask of you against the background, if there's areas that these two masks share in common, no sense doing the work again. So let's say that your face, the left side of your face is against the background. What you would do is take this perfect mask that you made here, use that as a starting point for the left side of your face, and then all you have to do is mask out the rest of your face, maybe from your hair, get rid of your eyeballs, teeth if they're showing, things like that. Let's see. And in addition to the research that you're doing, I also have videos that talk about adding the texture. So back here in the videos that you've been in mostly all semester under ART195, instructional video set 2, all the way at the bottom you were required to watch this one a week or so ago, and then these are 2 that show you how to add texture. And here you can see is like the wrong way to add texture where it really flattens the face out. But after you play around, here's a couple different textures on here, and then using dodging and burning and all the different techniques to make it look like it truly is wrapping around the face, and the face becomes three-dimensional again rather than super flat like here. All right, so we'll see you in the Zoom meeting today, April 22nd at 3 p.m. And let me know if you have any questions.